Hi guys, Wolfie here again. I was asked a question via Facebook this morning about my thought on mental consistency. We've all worked on consistent release, we've all worked on consistent bow arm, we've all worked on consistent draw lengths. Just getting everything, as we call, consistent, so everything is the same, everything's equal each time we take a shot. But what is not often covered is mental consistency. What's going on in here? I think in my mind, the one word that really sums it all up is relaxed. You need to be in a relaxed state without too much going through your mind, without too much stressing you, without too much troubling whether you're going to hit it, whether you're going to miss it, whether it's going to go left, whether it's going to go right. If you go out with too much going on, if you're worrying too much about your release, your bow arm, where you're standing, how far it is, how near it is, it's going to go wrong. The main thing I would say is being in a relaxed state where you're really enjoying what you're doing. Because instinctive archery is about having fun. It's not a job. Well, for many people it's not a job. You're not earning money. You miss a shot. It's not losing you anything. But what it is doing is teaching you. That there are times where your brain will need to be full of things. You'll be working on specifics. You'll be working on certain aspects of your shot, your release, your bow arm position, your general stance, your focus, and that's part of training. I think that there's an important division between training and shooting in some regards. You have to have a target to shoot at when you're training, but if you're working on your release, for example, you won't necessarily be worrying about accuracy at that point, because what you're doing is changing things. You change your bow arm position, you change your whether you know how far you cant the bow over, you're changing something, so the rest of you's got to catch up. So until that new change has become part of your natural shooting, you're not going to see an improvement in accuracy. So there's no magic thing, suddenly someone showed me a new release, okay, I'm going to try this, and 10 minutes later, oh, it's not any better. You've got to work on it, you've got to make it part of your natural habit, and that takes time. But really important is putting that training to practice, but not without piling it all on yourself. Go out and shoot. Go out in a nice relaxed state, whether it's on a 3D course or target course or whatever it is, and just shoot. Have fun, be relaxed. If you're stood there looking at the target thinking, how's my release, how's my bow arm, it's not going to happen, it's not going to work. With instinctive shooting, you get the overall form, frame, bow arm, release, follow through, all as a natural habit through training. And the big thing is go out and have fun, shoot at a target. If you shoot at a target and the arrow doesn't go where you want it to, don't think I've missed, I got to hit, I got to do the next one. You go like, okay, it didn't hit where I want to go. I've learnt that that arrow does not go where I want it to go when I shoot that way, that elevation, wherever it is. So you take another shot, but you take it with a fresh, relaxed mind. You lose that miss, as you call it, the shot where the arrow didn't hit where you want it to, and take a fresh shot. You've learnt from it. It's taught you that that arrow, from that position when you shot, didn't go where you want it to go. And if you shoot the next time and it goes, for example, lower, you haven't missed again. You know, it's gone lower. So you know it's somewhere in between. It's not stressful, it's not a problem. If archery stresses you out, then put the bow down. If you're working on something and it's not happening, sit down, enjoy where you are. If you're out in the countryside, out in the woods, just sit down and listen to what's going on. If there's a bit of wind through the trees, if there's birds, if there's wildlife, just take it all in. you're outdoors. It's great. Outdoors is great. And then when you're in the best state of mind, pick your bow up, do some more shooting. Don't be thinking about your bow arm, your release, your stance, your back, how far you're tilted over. Look at your target, draw the bow back, focus, and just shoot it. That's it. Have fun. So for mental consistency, like I said, I think the key overall position to be in is a relaxed and enjoying state. A state where you're enjoying what you're doing. A state where you're just chilled and not thinking about what isn't going right and what you have to do to get right. Do that in training. Go out and shoot and have fun. And the only thing that'll happen is it'll improve. It's the only way it'll improve. So mental consistency, being relaxed. That is it for me. I will go out in the morning sometimes and just walk up the woods, arrow out the quiver, sight my target, take a shot, boff, where I want it. I can walk the whole woods and get arrows pretty much where I want them. Other days I go up there and things aren't quite right and a couple don't go right, and I know full well the rest of that shoot's not going to go right. So I put it away, do it later. So mental consistent state needs to be relaxed. That's my best advice. Anyway, I hope that is of some help. And yeah, I'll speak to you again.